Chancellor Olaf Scholz and his Social Democratic Party, SPD, are facing a historic electoral fiasco in two important German regions, according to an NTV article. As the TV channel reminds, on Sunday local elections will be held in the heavyweight federal states, Bavaria and Hesse, whose population is 19 million people. At the same time, polls predict a double fiasco and a real defeat for the SPD, while the Chancellor's party is likely to be on fire. Thus, Scholz's party risks 5th place in Bavaria and 4th place in Hesse. At the same time, it may be overtaken not only by the opposition CDU-CSU bloc, but also by the Greens and the right-wing Alternative for Germany. For Olaf Scholz, Sunday night is likely to be the worst moment in his chancellorship. The collapse of the SPD in the election is directly reflected in polls about the Chancellor and his traffic light coalition. Editors note, Government, NTV writes. At the moment, 79% of Germans are dissatisfied with the work of the government. In addition, we can expect the dispute between the members of the government coalition to get loud again on Sunday, and public pressure in favor of political change in Berlin is likely to increase significantly. The SPD will face shockwaves of insecurity. This is the beginning of a fight for survival for Olaf Scholz, the TV channel points out. That said, Scholz, as NTV notes, has three options for action. First, the Chancellor can use the defeat in the elections to reset the cabinet. Second, he will have to make a political U-turn on three key issues: migration, industrial and energy policy. Third, Scholz could, of course, do what he has always done in crisis situations: keep silent and get by. That strategy could have continued to work for him for a few more months, so he could have just kept his power. But his chancellorship will definitely end in 2025, the piece says. At the same time, for Germany it would mean agony, deepening divisions and further strengthening of right-wing populism, NTV summarizes. As previously shown in a survey by the INSA Institute, the number of Germans supporting the ruling coalition has reached another low since the 2021 elections. The overall level of support for the ruling coalition was only 37%, the lowest level, -15%, since the last election. The most popular political forces remain the Christian Democratic Union, CDU, for which 27% of voters would vote, an Alternative for Germany with 22%.